Hi, this is Vanessa and welcome to the Lunar Review. Today I'm talking about retrogrades. And when we say that a planet is retrograde in astrology, what we mean is that the planet looks like it stops or it stations and then starts to go backwards. But of course, this is just an optical illusion because the planet isn't really moving backwards. It just looks like that from our perspective here on Earth. So when a planet goes retrograde, it's said to lose its power. So that archetypal power, whatever is represented by that planet, it is no longer obviously present in our everyday lives. It's absent, it has taken a little hiatus, it is no longer presenting in our external world. So that means that the yang component, and yang is active and domineering, and it is outward expanding, it is driven, it's expansive energy. So this yang has transformed into yin. So yin, we say, yin is the opposite of yang. Yin is soft and quiet and yielding and submissive. It is more of an internal direction. So basically the energy of the planet is now internalized. And this means that it is probably more personal, that you can feel the energy of this planet more than usual. As a matter of fact, you can probably feel this energy more than you can possibly manifest it or express it or outwardly display it. The yang component of the planet is very difficult to express right now because the planet has got limits and restrictions on it. Its hands are tied. So this is going to make it very hard for you to manifest your will in the solar world. So this makes it a perfect time to go inward, to slow down and to have more self-introspection. And it's actually a good time to engage the more yin qualities. And that means stopping, yield to the moment, be more patient, more careful, and more thoughtful. And in this way, you might avoid a disaster because things are not running as they normally do. So chances are, even if you started to do something in the normal way, there's a chance that it could mess up. So this is a time to just engage the yin and just yield and take a step back. The energy of a retrograde supports revision, reviewing, redoing things so that you can do them better this time. It's about revisiting old issues, unresolved problems. It's about regrouping your resources to make them last longer. It's revitalizing your health and your energy, revising ideas, relationships, projects, really anything RE. Stick RE in front of a word, and that's what the retrograde is great for. So it's not the best time for fresh beginnings because, as mentioned, things in the outside world are very unpredictable. But it is a great time for planning, revising, and hugely important thing is that it's a great time for second chances. You didn't get something right the first time. Well, here you go. You get another, you get a redo. And also, if you find that things are running pretty smoothly for yourself, you can just observe. You can go and witness what's going on around you. You can see, is there chaos? Are other people having a hard time or frustrations? Are there setbacks? So for example, with the retrogrades, most people have heard of Mercury and retrograde, and Mercury is the planet of communication and technology. So when that planet goes retrograde, that means that the energy that is at our disposal to communicate well and with flair and finesse and accuracy, that all kind of goes down the tubes a little bit. So it becomes harder to be more efficient and to avoid miscommunications and things like that. So we say during Mercury retrograde that you want to double check your appointments. If your computer has been acting up the past few weeks, it might go during the Mercury retrograde period. So you just have to be more careful about your words. Make sure that you're speaking well, or you are making sure that others don't misinterpret your words. So that's why it can be quite a confusing time when Mercury's in retrograde. If Venus is in retrograde, Venus is the planet of love and relationships. You might find that the feeling of love and harmony that you have with your partner or with others in general, that it feels a little bit blocked. and you might have to go and revise something about yourself, something about your heart, something about the way that you are relating to people. So each planet, depending on the archetype it represents, will have a different way of manifesting the retrograde, but these are just 2 examples. Retrogrades are amazing times to just finish up old business, to end things, to wipe your hands of the past, make your conclusions. Maybe there's a relationship that's bad, it needs to die, it just needs to end. Perhaps there's a project, it's been draining you for years and your money and your resources, and it's obvious it's not working. This is a really good time to just finish things up, just let it go. And know that if you do have to start something fresh, you do have to sign a contract or initiate a new project, just know that there might be hidden challenges. There might be something unforeseen that happens down the road, something that you could not have predicted at the time of initiation, or there might be an element of the project that you will have to redo in the future. The retrogrades will definitely help you realize what needs changing in your life, the things that do need transformation. The retrograde will pretty much put a spotlight on that so that you can fix it. Or it could be that things are going really well. Everything is running quite smoothly for you, but something out of your control happens, something that just throws a spanner in the works, just throws everything off at this retrograde. And at that point you could say, okay, maybe this was a fated event. Maybe this was just a time when you were going to be tested for your patience, resilience, or technical skill or something. And it can be, a very humbling experience. But all in all, retrogrades are amazing for getting second chances and redoing things, and just as much as you can, taking a step back from the outer world, the solar world, and going into the lunar and just thinking about things a little bit more carefully. Okay, well, as always, I hope you enjoyed, and I will be back again. Take care.